Thanks for watching. I'm Josh Burns, co-founder of The New Hypnotists and BeWayBetter.com. Pay close attention because I'm going to reveal exactly how you can pick up the habits of 12 multimillionaires and billionaires and the exact 3 steps you need to take in order to give yourself new habits almost instantly. And because you're watching today, you'll get it for a price that will shock you. Just one of the habits revealed in this video could give you a lifestyle that you've only dreamed of. Living in your dream home, with freedom to travel and enjoy life, and the security to be able to help your friends and family. This video will show you exactly why you've struggled in the past and the simplest way to get what you want without the uphill battle. If that sounds like a bold claim, it is. However, I'm not going to ask you to take my word for it. What I'm going to show you will make sense to you logically. You'll agree that what I'm talking about is real and it won't take a leap of faith. You'll know and agree that your habits are both home to your greatest strengths and the source of your most challenging struggles. And without question, you're going to agree that the steps I outline in this video will absolutely change your life for the better if you're willing to take action on them right now. Because if you're struggling right now, if you're stuck making an amount of money that simply isn't enough, if you're frustrated and tearing out hair about your circumstances, if you're mad at yourself for not being able to do more to help the people you love or the causes that matter to you, I want you to know that I've been there. I've been without hope.
My wife and I were living in one of the smallest apartments in town. I think it was the cheapest place we could find that was still within walking distance of town. I was currently unemployed. My wife was working, I think, 2 jobs to keep us afloat, and I was still having to borrow money from my parents to pay rent and embarrassing things like that. And to make things worse, we found out that our somewhat sketchy next-door neighbors were crack addicts. One day, I had forgotten to lock the door when I left to go downtown, and my wife came home from work and found one of our neighbors in our apartment going through our stuff. And I remembered feeling so trapped because there was nowhere we could afford to move to. We didn't have enough for a security deposit. There was no job prospect for me. I was depressed. The only things I knew how to do at that time in my life was sit on the couch and watch TV. Coming from where I am right now, it's almost like that was a different person. And the reason it's crazy to me is because in just the past couple of years, I've built a 7-figure business. I've built for myself a 6-figure income, and I've been able to buy my family a house. I mean, going from living in the cheapest apartment that we could possibly find to owning a home that we dearly love on 6 acres on a hilltop in one of the nicest little communities in Vermont. I mean, it really blows my mind just how different life can be. And when you start to make shifts, and you've probably already experienced this in your life, when you start to make shifts in how you think about money, how you think about what is possible, how you think about how you approach what you're passionate about, completely changes what is possible, what you're passionate about. It completely changes how much money you can earn. In this video, what I'd like to do is share some tools with you that really helped me enormously along the way. And if what I learned can take me from being just depressed, sitting on a couch, it wasn't even a couch, I have to be honest, it was a used futon. And if that can bring me to living in my dream home, having an income that allows me all this freedom, choosing when and where I work and what I work on, then I can't even imagine what effect it's going to have on you. I've got 3 really simple steps that are going to help you to pave the mental foundation that you need in order to make drastic and positive change happen in your life. And I'd like to share those with you now. The only things that I'm going to ask from you are that you pay attention. So maybe silence your phone, log out of Facebook or Skype, close the door, let people know you don't want to be disturbed for 10 or 15 minutes. That's pretty much it.
By now, I'm sure you appreciate how powerful the force of habit is, but I don't know if you realize how deeply habits are woven into your life. You probably brush your teeth every day without giving it much thought at all. You can probably also drive a car or ride a bike without having to think about what you're doing with your hands and feet. Your skills, talents, and abilities, they're all built on habit. Your habits have determined exactly how much money you earn right now and how much you spend. And they're what let millionaires make money far easier than people who've never earned millions of dollars before. And I want to be clear about this. Habits will help you prosper, but only if you have the right ones. This is not about how many degrees you have. It's got nothing to do with who you know or how hard you're willing to work, or whether or not you believe in the law of attraction, because 99% of the things you do every day are driven by the force of habit. And that's what makes the biggest impact on your life. Not the things that are challenging for you, but the things that come easy. And I want to give you 3 simple steps that let you absorb the right habits to make wealth and abundance come naturally. You can use these steps to experiment with new habits on your own. However, I've got a much simpler strategy for you that I'll give you in just a moment. So step 1, you need to find people to model who have habits that facilitate wealth. There's no shortage of millionaires or of people who have figured out how to live abundantly. You can pick whoever you'd like, but keep in mind that you need to know exactly what their habits are and how those habits relate to their overall levels of abundance. Otherwise, you can't move on to step 2, which is you need to identify the habits that millionaires have that you don't. Specifically, the habits that will improve your life the most. And step 3 is you need to know how to get new habits quickly, because usually a habit takes between 30 and 60 days to form. That's 1 to 2 months where you have to have the willpower and determination to force yourself to do something before it becomes autopilot for you. However, there's a much quicker way to get new habits. It's a science that's over 200 years old that lets you get out of your own way, and it's called hypnosis. However, I want to clear up any misconceptions you might have before we go any further. The hypnosis that you see on TV and movies is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is a respected, scientifically proven method for helping people make huge life changes very quickly. Over the years, people have used hypnosis to change their eating and exercise habits, and to get rid of fears, phobias, and smoking habits. And in hospitals all around the world, hypnosis is helping people manage pain without medication. And the reason hypnosis works so well is because it gives you the ability to absorb information on a subconscious level. Remember The Matrix, how Neo learns Kung Fu in one quick download? I'll come clean, this isn't quite that fast, but it is close. I owe so much to wealth hypnosis. It's what helped me build a 7-figure business in 1 year, and if you're willing to give it a try, I believe it could make a huge difference for you too. So now that you know how it works, I'm going to give you what you need to do it. I'm going to do that by giving you a hypnosis series we've created for you called The Millionaire Habits. I started the New Hypnotists with my co-founder Mike Purvis and our friend and mentor Telman Knudsen. Telman helps high-level entrepreneurs to develop the habits that they need to grow their businesses and thrive professionally. Well, we worked with him to do 3 things. First, to identify and interview 12 of the most wealthy, powerful, and most importantly, happy entrepreneurs. All of them are self-made, meaning that they didn't start off rich. In fact, most of them were struggling just to pay the bills like I was. From those interviews, we pulled out the specific habits they rely on for financial success. Finally, we created hypnosis sessions designed to install those habits directly in your subconscious mind for you. Your first habit is the billionaire habit, which Telman reverse engineered from his conversations with Sir Richard Branson about business, success, and prosperity. You'll get habits straight from the brains of inspirational wealth magnates like Natalie Ledwell, Joe Vitale, Dean Jackson, Joe Polish, Fabienne Fredrickson, Dan Sullivan, Yanik Silver, Bill Harris, John Benson, Kevin Wilkie, and a top secret habit straight from an anonymous source whose name you most likely have never heard before in your life. However, our Mr. X recently sold his business for over $200 million. You're going to get habits that help you to influence other people. Habits that help you to start a business or grow your current business far faster. And habits that help you solve problems with ease. Because there are always problems that pop up when you successfully boost your income. The bottom line here is, the Millionaire Habits gives you a healthier money mindset, bulletproof self-confidence, more ideas about how to boost your income, and the motivation you need to follow through on those ideas. And the kicker to all this is, everything the Millionaire Habits gives you is in the form of a new habit. That means you don't have to force yourself to do these things, which means that with a bit of luck, you're going to earn more money. You'll get more free time to enjoy, and you'll be able to do things you've always put off for later. You'll be able to turn your bucket list into a simple to-do list and just do it all. All of this, and you get it for a discount that made our accountant a little furious. You can pick up all 12 modules of the Millionaire Habits today for just one payment of $47. And here's why you want this. Because up until today, you've been a creature of habit. We all are. And so far, your habits have brought you to a place in life that you've already decided is not where you want to be forever. Now, if I'm wrong about that and you're happy with where you're at in life, then more power to you, honestly. However, I suspect that you're not satisfied with where you're at, and you want to live life on a higher level. In fact, you may be in a place right now that you desperately want to change, struggling to earn more and failing, living in fear of unexpected bills and treading water to keep up with the rest. This is a chance to change the way you behave and thus your results when it comes to attracting and growing wealth. However, I need to make a disclaimer here. I'm just somebody who uses this. I can't take credit for the genius behind it. The credit goes to Telman Knudsen and to all of the millionaires who donated their habits to make this product a reality, who have used these exact habits to earn billions upon billions of dollars combined. Right now, I'm giving you those habits, and I've got another surprise for you. Here's the deal. I'm fairly certain you're going to love having these habits. And though I'm definitely not going to promise you that you'll make millions, or frankly get any result at all when you have them, because I honestly don't know you or your situation, what I am going to do is make you a bulletproof guarantee. Simply put, you assume none of the risk. Because you're either going to A, love the Millionaire Habits and tell me that it's worth 20 times the price or more, or B, you can simply keep it for free. And when I say 20 times the price, I'm not just making that up. Here's the thing. Normally, the Millionaire Habit sells for $997, which is literally more than 20 times the price you get it for today. We've had hundreds, if not thousands, of people buy the Millionaire Habits, and very few of them have ever taken us up on our guarantee because it's simply that good. So claim your discount now and save $950. Think about it like this. With that huge of a discount and the bulletproof guarantee, you can't go wrong. So go ahead and click the button below to get started on your first habit.